So you just bought that brand new RV and you gotta get some stuff. I'm gonna share with you 5 things that they don't tell you you need, but they're must-haves. Stick around. See if we can focus here. There we go. Hey folks, welcome back to the Happy Place Diaries. I am Jerry, and in this video we are going to talk about 5 things that if you're a new RVer, maybe even if you're a seasoned RVer, you really need these 5 things. And they're the 5 things that they don't really talk about when you're at the store buying your new RV. So first things first, let's talk about communication. Item number 1 is walkie-talkies. So these little gems right here, they don't cost that much. These have a great range. These are made by Midland, but get whatever you need. And the key to the walkie-talkies are twofold. Number 1, when you're backing up into your spot, you don't always have cell coverage. And so this way, whoever's helping you back there has two-way communication, and you don't have to worry about the cell dropping or whatever. You can always talk on these. The other thing that we use our walkie-talkies for is that when we're traveling with a group, we're caravanning, we all have walkie-talkies and we set it on the channel. And again, because you don't always have cell coverage, these are a great way to alert of, an upcoming exit, just chit chat. Hey, we need to take a pit stop or whatever. Get on this. Not only that, but if there is any kind of an emergency, you don't have to worry about dialing. You could just press the button, talk, and everybody in your caravan is going to hear what you have to say. That actually happened to us driving down the highway one time, and a bike was out in the middle of a 4-lane freeway, and we were alerted by the rig that was in front of us that, hey, get out of that lane and avoid the bicycle. So item number 1 is walkie-talkies. Item number 2 on our list is a foam kneeling pad. Now, they'll never talk about that when you're at the RV store, but I tell you what, you can see how used this one is. I use it just about every time out when I'm lowering my stabilizing jacks and you got to take a knee, or you're hooking up your hoses or whatever. You will find that you're constantly taking a knee somewhere in your setup and breakdown routine. When you're putting your X-chucks into, in your wheels. I don't know about you, but I can't squat that long. And the older I get, the harder it is for me to kneel. But with this little baby, no problems whatsoever. So a foam kneeling pad, and you can pick these up really cheap anywhere. But get a good thick one. Anyway, foam kneeling pad, item number 2, absolute must-have. Hey folks, before we get to item number 3, make sure you stick around all the way to the end, because our last item is hands down probably the item that you must have when you're into this whole RVing thing. All right, so let's get to item number 3. And item number 3 has to do with power and electricity. And we have experienced both these situations in campgrounds. We have rolled into campgrounds where there was no 30 amp service, but there was 50 amp service. So we got a 30 to 50 amp dog bone or adapter. And we've also been in a campground once that didn't have anything other than 110 service. So we've got a 30 amp to 110 dog bone or power adapter. And I tell you what, these, they don't take up a lot of space. They don't take up a lot of weight. We carry them with us every time we go out. and we've actually had to use them. So it's better to have them and not need it than not have them and need it. And they typically don't talk about these when you are at the RV store purchasing that new rig. So dog bones, power adapters, make sure that you throw them in your kit. You will use them one day. All right, item number 4. All right, item number 4 is a surge protector. And you don't have to go out and get a big boxy one like our Power Watchdog. But I would tell you that any surge protector will do. Even if you get one of the Camping World $99 surge protectors, you can find them online, cheaper elsewhere. But make sure that you have some way of protecting against power surges. It is so much better to spend 90 bucks and plug that thing into the box rather than them having to redo your entire wiring, or worse yet, you have a major electric fail and catastrophic things can happen with your RV. So make sure that you have a surge protector, whether it's a very expensive one, whether it's an inline one, or whether it's just a inexpensive surge protector. That is a absolute must-have, and I know that they don't talk about surge protectors all the time at the stores. Now, some of your better RV stores will, but by and large, surge protector often gets left off the list. So make sure that you have one. Okay, so for our final item, and the one that you're really going to want to watch for, we need to head out to the truck. So let's head out to the truck. Okay, we're out in the truck. And our final item, and the one that you're really going to want, yeah, it's in the truck, but it's totally for the RV. What you're really going to want is a tire pressure monitor system, a TPMS. And there's a couple different brands out there. We have the Tire Minder i10. And we really absolutely love this TPMS. It monitors your tire pressure and your tire temperature. And we have it on the dash, and we just don't worry about it. And if you've watched any of our other videos, you have heard that the TPMS system that we have has actually alerted us and saved us twice from catastrophic events. And boy, I tell you, I can't tell you enough how much. Well, I can tell you. I can tell you that we will never, ever pull our trailer without the TPMS telling us what's going on with those tires. You get on the road and you just don't know what's going on back there. You can't see them. Sometimes you can't feel it. But the TPMS system works absolutely fantastic. And I can only speak for the Tire Minder because it's what we have. But I would definitely say that our fifth and final absolute must-have item, and this one is an absolute must-have item. And any RV shop that is worth a darn should be telling you to put a TPMS on your trailer or your fifth wheel or your Class A or whatever it is that you're either on top of or pulling behind you. So the TPMS, definitely something to think about. Well, okay, hey, if you found any value in those 5 things, don't forget to give us that thumbs up. In fact, smash that thumbs up button. We really appreciate it. It helps YouTube know that we're a okay channel. Hey, don't forget to share it with a friend. If you are new to our channel, hey, we really appreciate you coming along. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you are a returning guest, as always, we appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. And, we're getting really close to that next benchmark. So if you could share it with a friend, get some new folks watching our videos, help us out, keep us growing. We'd really appreciate that. Remember that a happy life starts in a happy place, and we are motivating you to get the most out of your RV by providing content that you're not going to get anywhere else, you know, when it comes to stuff they don't tell you at the store. Hey, thanks for coming along. We'll see you in the next video.